It's been a tough 2 days, but check this out. I am about to enter the Grand Canyon Park. Here we go. I'm officially now at least in the park. I got like 5 more miles to go before I get to the actual rim. I got a hotel room. It's supposed to be snowing pretty bad tonight, and tomorrow too, when I gotta do cross the rim. But it's 1 o'clock now, so I made good time. I made the 20 miles from where I was at here. I'm gonna get lunch, dinner, breakfast, and a lot of sleep, because I'm actually a little bit nervous about tomorrow because I'm pretty fatigued. I'm just out of energy. I weighed myself a couple days ago. I'm 154 pounds down from 176. So I'm just running out of fuel. So I'm a little nervous about tomorrow being able to do the rim to rim even in the bad weather. But we'll see how it goes. So I got my Thanksgiving dinner. Grand Canyon. Well, it snowed. It snowed a lot. I don't know about this. I'm walking to the South Kaibab Trail, the start of it. I'm walking on the road. The trail is like maybe 50 yards that way. I'm walking on the road just to see. They say the road's closed. The Jeep just came back this way, said it was closed. But let's go take a look at the canyon now. You can see it. But I don't know, we're gonna see. I may not do this. I don't know, we'll see. I'll just go back and take another weather day. I don't know if this is smart. Alright. We're at the turnoff for the trailhead. We're gonna see what it looks like. It's 7:20. It's taking me a little while to get here. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not the only one out here. There's 2 elk treed in right there. They're smart. They're staying right out of the wind. Just standing. Oh, I guess there's 3. There's a little baby. Trail. Here's the parking lot. There's about 10 cars. I guess got stuck up here when the snow started coming. I don't know. Maybe they're down the trail. I don't know. It's not cold. It looks cold, but it's not cold. I'm actually warm. I actually had to take off a layer. The only thing that kind of bothers me is the wind. I just talked to a park ranger. He didn't seem like it was a problem. He said once I drop in like a mile, 2 miles, because it's a southwest wind, I should be okay. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go a mile by mile. If it gets too much, I'm turning around, but there are 4 campsites down there. Bright Angel, Phantom Ranch. There's people at Phantom Ranch, Cottonwood. So I do have some options down there. It's 7:41, and let's see what happens. All right, I'm started on the trail. It's not so bad so far, but I don't know if I'm making it back up out of this once I go down. So I think I'm in for the long haul, unfortunate. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I'm an hour in. The snow's deep, but I'm making some miles, but man, it's gorgeous. I have to say I'm probably the only person that's doing this. But the ranger said there were people maybe down at Cottonwood. So maybe there's people stuck down there, I don't know. But check this out. Cedar Ridge. I guess this is the first like stop point, but it's a pretty good view. The clouds are rolling back in. It's kind of weird. It'll get a little bit better and then worse and better and worse. But at least there's no wind. There's a little bit windier up top, but it's calmed down now. But it's incredible. I don't think I'd have done it any other way. I know people are going to call me crazy, but I mean, look how deep that snow is. I mean, sometimes it just swallows up the whole poles, but I just got to go at a slow pace. Plan is to make it to Cottonwood. I'm not going to make it out in one day, but plan is to make it to Cottonwood. I think that'd be pretty successful. So I'm down almost to the river. Completely different climate. It's been raining on me for about an hour. Everything's wet. You can see the snow line up there, but it's still snowing up top, and it's just melting and turning to rain right here at the bottom. But it's taken me a long time. It's 11:42, so that's been 4 hours already. That's gonna be really tough to get up to the North Rim tonight or today, but we're gonna give it a go. Hadn't seen anybody else, so, but you know, I'm good. I'm not cold, just wet, which is not good, but hopefully I can stay a little bit. I mean, the outside of me is wet, but my body's dry. Feet are a little wet, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so now you can see the river and the bridge and the little tunnel down there that we're gonna cross through in a little bit. So still making the way down, but we're almost down, and then we gotta do the ups. But it's still just this light little drizzle. But let me see, we're coming around this corner, we can see it a little bit better, the bridge. Here we go. So about to walk across the bridge. All right, we are walking through the tunnel to the bridge. It's pretty dark in here, actually. Well, crossing the Grand Canyon, finished with the South Rim, headed up to the North Rim. That was 7 miles down, and it's 14 miles up. So I don't know, this shows it the best. I'm down here in the bottom, it's raining and windy. And then you look up there, it's hard to see, but it's snowing like crazy and it's all covered in snow. I'll probably have another about 5 miles before I get up to that elevation, but it's just a completely different thing. It's all wet down here. There's a little bit of snow that way, but it's beautiful. I can see why it's Grand Canyon. So I'm not gonna make it up to the North Rim, but I'm gonna stop at this secondary place called Cottonwood. The snow's already back accumulating on the ground. And you can see how bad it looks like there. I just got the Garmin update. It's supposed to be like minus 10 degrees in the North Rim, so it's just safer to stay down at this lower elevation, but you can see it's snowing down here. I did just pass 2 hikers. They said the same thing. They were supposed to go North Rim, but they're gonna stay at Cottonwood too. So at least I won't be there by myself. Still got a mile before I get there. Well, I didn't make it to the North Rim, only because it's nasty up there. It just looks like it's snowing. They said it's like minus 10 degrees up there. You can see the wind blowing off the snow. So I decided to go ahead and stay down at Cottonwood. Pretty cool. I got brushed in, cottonwood tree. Scraped some of the snow off the ground, made a nice little spot. But beautiful place, except for all the snow. So, but should be a lot warmer down here. Shouldn't rain or snow down here, so we should be okay. There's like maybe 5 or 6 other people down here too, so that's kind of cool. At least there's people around. First time I've ever camped with people. But I'm leaving, I think like 6.5 miles uphill on the table for tomorrow that I'll have to make up over the next 2 days. But that should be okay. But a really cool spot. I'm gonna get some food, take these wet shoes off, and just get to sleep. It is just so pretty here. You know, and the snow definitely adds a different flavor to it. I mean, I don't think it'd be the same without the snow. And I don't think many people get to see it with this kind of snow. It's a lot of snow. And it's really pretty. I'm at the what they call the pump house. This is where the whole Grand Canyon gets all its water from. They pump it from the river, or actually I guess it's a spring, and snow melt. I'm about to go across the footbridge. So I'm still fighting it. It's 10:30. I left at 6:30. You can see I'm close. I got 1.5 miles left, but I've been fighting knee to waist deep snow uphill the whole way. I'm still fighting. Almost there. Crazy view. I mean, this hike wouldn't be easy on a normal day. I mean, I'm moving like maybe less than 1 mile an hour. It just takes so much energy. Even with the shoes, going uphill in knee-deep snow is just, it's not easy. But we're fighting. We're almost there. Almost there. You know, it's funny how perspective changes. A week ago, I thought a couple inches was a lot of snow. I'm like 1/2 mile from the top of the North Rim, and my sticks have been constantly buried to here, but that's what I've been walking through, uphill. The elevation's getting me now, but we're almost there. Perspectives change. This is a lot of snow. I mean, look how high it's stacked on these trees and everything. But I'm almost out. Almost out. Well, it's 12:44 and I made it. I don't know what to do. There's nobody here. The ranger station's open, but it's that way. But I'm not gonna make it the 18 miles out of the park. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a break, get some water, and eat something, and decide what I do. That was a hard haul right there. That's tough. So I'm standing here. North Kaibab Trail's right there. I just finished that. I just talked to a park ranger. I don't think I'm gonna get to finish it. It's too deep. I just tried to go in, and it's up to my chest. And there's supposed to be more snow coming later in the week. So I don't know what to do. Only thing I can do now is just walk the road to get out of the boundary of the park tonight. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just wanted to finish. So I'm doing the road walk. That's all I can do. But the park ranger just came by in the big Arctic cat, and he said he'd clear the road for me. But you can see how deep it is just even on the roads. So he said he'd take it as far as he could take the cat. I'll probably get a video of him coming back this way. But I don't know. All right. So here's what we're looking at. At least a nice clean road for the next, I think it's 10 or 15 miles. He said he'd go all the way to the park entrance and a little bit farther if he could for me. So that's a blessing. That'll at least get me to the main highway. You know, I think that road's closed. He said the state closes that road off. But we'll see when I get there. I'll try to get a video of him when he comes back. It's one of these gigantic orange plow cats. So we'll see. So just so you can see how deep it is when I step off, there's a porta potty. It's halfway up it. I mean, other than these plowed tracks, there's no way. But he just drove past and he told me that the road all the way into Jacobs Lake has been plowed this morning too. So I'll be able to make the road walk at least to Jacobs Lake. Then from there, I got 27 miles to the border. I don't care. If it takes me 3 days in chest deep snow, I'm going for it. So hopefully tomorrow I can do that long road walk. I think it's like 35 miles. If the road's plowed good, I can take these snowshoes off and just walk. And then get there. I have a hotel reserved if I make it there. So that'd be nice. And then leave super early that morning and see how far I can get into the 27 miles. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to come back and finish this section some other time. Not the road walk, but at least it gave me an option to get there. So I'm thankful for that. I was pretty upset because I didn't think I was gonna finish. I didn't think I have an option to even get out of here. But I guess this worked out. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. So, just gotta finish up these next 3 days. We'll be good. It's been a tough one, that's for sure. But I've enjoyed it. I miss everybody. I'm ready to be home. I'm cold. This was by far the hardest thing I've ever done. The mental, just being away from Jess and Bailey. Just the constant fighting. It was tough. Ellie, Lisa's card. It's just beeping on the Garmin now. It's just kept me going. And the physical. God, the blisters hurt so bad. My feet are tore up. I've never really had any leg problems. Today hurt my hip flexors. Just trying to drag through that snow. But legs, everything in my body was great except for my feet. They're pretty messed up. I'm gonna lose at least 2 toenails. I've had that wet rot for almost 8 days now. The K-tapes helped. But it's been tough. It's been good. I wouldn't have done it any other way. Just thanks for everybody and their support. I know y'all put up a lot with me. These stupid adventures. But this is what I needed. I definitely needed this. So it was good. It was good. I got like 3 more miles to the exit of Grand Canyon. I'm probably just gonna stay at the little ranger station here. I can't make it to that campsite. It's too far, it's too dark. So, all right. Hopefully 2 more days. 2 more days. Okay, it's 6 a.m. on December 1st. I just left the boundary of the national park. I'm doing the road walk. At least it's plowed. It should be shut, but I got 30 miles to Jacobs Lake. The trails, it's only like 50 yards. It stays like 50 yards off of this road. So it's not too bad all the way to Jacobs. And then I got the hotel. It was cold last night. It was a weird little situation, but I made the best with what I could do. So if it's 6 now, on this road I should be able to walk a 3-mile-an-hour pace. So I should be there pretty good. My shoes are frozen, my feet hurt, but hopefully when the sun comes up, things will start falling out a little bit. So I'll keep you posted on what I get. I've been road walking since 6 a.m. It's 2:45. I've covered 25 miles. I got 5 miles left. But, a little bit positive note. The snow is not as deep down here. And it's melting off. It got a little bit warmer. It's like 35. So at least it's melting. So I should make it into Jacobs Lake. Now, I think the plan's gonna be, it's 27 miles from there, and I don't think I can do that right now. I'm just, the hurt from yesterday coming up the Kaibab, and the shoes and the waist deep snow, and then this 30-mile road walk is my legs are sore. So I'm gonna break it up into 2 days. I'm gonna do 17 and then 10, unless I can do the 27 and I feel good and I can push for it. I'll go all night to try to get 34 days instead of 35. But tonight I'm gonna set up a flight for Wednesday to go home, and then try to figure out how to get the shuttle from Northern Terminus to St. George, Utah to the airport. So, but at least I'll be in a hotel. Food, I'm down to like 3 packs of tuna is all I got left. I've been so thirsty, I finally sat down and boiled some snow to make enough just to drink, because everything's just frozen. And I couldn't eat any more snow. It was just getting too bad. But 5 more miles. I'll see you there. Well, here it is. Road closed. I just walked 31 miles from the Grand Canyon North Rim entrance. You know, not what I wanted, to have to do the road walk. You know, kind of feels like you cheated a little bit. But the trail was only off the road maybe 50 yards pretty much the whole way. So, we'll just have to come back and do that 30-mile section. But I'm at Jacob Lake. It's 5:05. I've been walking since 6:05. So 11 hours, but I made it here. We're good. I think I'm gonna make it in time for dinner. I think I maybe got like a mile more to get up here. Whoa, slick ice. but we should be good. So I stand corrected. 45 miles. I knew it was a long way, but I made it. Jacob Lake Inn. Here we go. Here it is, Jacob Lake Inn. Look like they got the fireplace going already. I'll need that for sure. That was cold. Now hopefully I don't fall and bust my butt walking through this parking lot. But I made it. This is awesome. You know, I'm happy I'm here. I'm thankful I'm here. It's just the way it goes, I guess. So, good deal. Jacob Lake Inn. So I haven't filmed much because it was just a really hard day. The snow's been bad. I left Jacob Lake at like 7 o'clock. But I just made it the 17 miles to where I thought I was gonna stay tonight, but there's nothing here. Still got snow. Pretty cool little sign though. You know, I've been chasing these signs for 800 miles. So what I've decided is it's 10 miles to the state line. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it, finishing up so I can finish in 33 days. You know, I want that. There's no point to stay here. There's a pavilion at the state line, so at least I know I'll have something covered. It's gonna take me probably 4 hours to get there, but it's 5:15 now, so I'm gonna have something to eat, put on my warm stuff, and then go for it. So it's 11:30. It's been a really long day, but I made it. I just finished. I'm walking up to the sign now. State Line Campground. I'm actually on a path. So I'm gonna try to find the monument and touch it. Wrap this sucker up. This is it's been challenging. It's been good. Can't say that I've enjoyed all of it. There's some tough days, some good days, but I wouldn't have done it any other way. Definitely, I like the northbound. You know, I saw the Grand Canyon probably how most people have never seen it before. You know, I walked that snow. It slowed me down. It cost me a couple days. This is going to be 34 days total, plus the one day that I spent in the cabin, so 33 walking days. You know, and it cost me the snow. You know, when everybody said, "Oh, you're gonna get on the flats and you're gonna fly." Well, I got on the flats and I had to deal with all that snow. So, let's see. There's actually a couple of cars in the parking lot. Here it is. Northern Terminus. I did it. So I didn't see this last night because it was just too dark. But these are the boxes that you sign. You know, you look at all these. It's kind of funny. So there's Gabe and Annie, the last two I saw. There's Sprinkles. There's Bear, Emily, and Heather. They all started on, I guess that's 10/22. There's Lucky. It's funny, some people I guess don't get their trail names yet. Oh, there's Magpie. There's Twiggy. There's 9 Lives. So that's kind of cool. Looks like a lot of people went to Mexico, but I did just see one no-bow finish. Well, so I'm gonna sign it. So I'm going to sign it for yesterday. 12/2. 6 gun. Texas. 1 through 0. UTAH. No bow life. That's it. That's a wrap. Well, so here's what it looks like in the light in the morning. You come off that trail right there. Here's the little pavilion. I actually just slept underneath there last night, but it worked out pretty good. I actually do have some bathrooms over there, so that's kind of cool. But then, yeah, you get right here. Northern Terminus. And then it's kind of got this cool little plaque on the back. Yeah, that was definitely an adventure of a lifetime. I guess just a few things. You know, I had always had it in my mind that I was going to go northbound. Everybody said I was crazy. I've never really been in snow before. I don't particularly like that much snow. Hardest day. You know, perspective changes. I think that's what I learned the most on this one was, you know, I look back and the day on Micah, it was tough, but so was the North Kaibab, and then so was this last day. You know, I remember saying, oh, that's a lot of snow. Well, when you're chest deep in snow, it's perspective. And then I remember going, oh, well, it's only 15 more miles. I think the longest hike I'd done up until this point was maybe 14 and a half, 15 miles. I pulled some 35s. I think I did 137. But, you know, I think that's what I learned the most is things change. You know, I had to adapt. I just had to, you know, the worst situation was the mud. I hated that mud. But the best thing was the people. Getting to talk to the people, meeting the people. That was fun. That was cool. I saw 35 people going southbound. The last two people I saw were, I guess right before the Grand Canyon. And then the first guy I saw was like 5 miles from his finish. So, I mean, it was just, you know, it was different all the way. Like I said, I wouldn't do it any other way. I like what I did. I don't know if I'd do it again by myself. I enjoyed it. I went fast, you know. Didn't take all the time to do everything that I should have done, but I still enjoyed it. So I guess with that, it's over. On to the next adventure.